Hello student, welcome to class 5 maths. We have started chapter number 3 multiplication, division and their application. Student, till now you have studied how to multiply and how to divide. Today we will learn their application. Let's solve exercise 3.4. Solve the following word problem. First one, a factory has 145 employees. Now this means what? That in a factory there are 145 employees and each employee get, now see, total is 145 employee and each employee means one employee is getting 3170 in a week. What is the total amount the factory gives out each week? Now when they have asked total amount the factory gives out each week, means in each week one employee is getting 3170 rupees and we want to find out about 145 employee. When each employee you know, that time you are supposed to multiply. Let's do the solution. Here first we have written total employees in a factory is 145. Now each employee get amount in a week is 3170 and what we want to find out, total amount the factory gives out in each week. So here we are going to multiply. Student, already you know how, you have learned how to multiply. Let's write down the multiplication. So I have written this in a vertical form. Now what we are going to do, we are going to multiply by 5. So let's do here. See here, 5 zeros are 0, 5 sevens are 35, 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 3 8, 5 threes are 15. Now next is 4 here. So this become like 40. So what we'll do, we'll place here first 1 0 and then we'll multiply by 4. So we have done here, see, 4 zeros are 0, 4 sevens are 28, 4 ones are 4, 4 plus 2 6 and 4 threes are 12. Now we are going to multiply by 1 and here 2 0 will come 100. So what we'll do here, we'll place 2 zeros and then we'll multiply by 1 0. So look here, we have placed here 2 zeros and 1 zeros are 0, 1 sevens are 7, 1 ones are 1 and 1 threes are 3. And now what we are going to do, we are going to add this 3 number. So after adding, you are getting 4,59,650. So student, after completing this, first what we have done, we have written here given, here we have written what to find out, then we have done here calculation and finally you have to write down the final answer. So what is your final answer? Therefore total amount the factory gives out each week is rupees 4,59,615. Student, you are going to copy down this same question, whatever we are going to do, in your notebook. You can start writing with me also. Let's come to the question number 2. Now what is question number 2? Look here. A television cost rupees 43,775. Means what? Cost of a television. A television means what? Cost of one television is given 43,775. Now a shopping mall install 28 television. In a mall there are 28 televisions are installed in that, and you know what is the cost of one television? Okay, 43,775, and here we are having 28 television. How much money did the shopping mall spend on the television? So they have asked here total money, how much they got for 28 television. We know one, when we know one, what we are doing, student? We are multiplying here. So let's write down the solution. So first we are going to write down cost of a television. We have written here 43,775. Now next is number of television installed. Now how many television are installed? 28. And how much amount they spend on television is what? Here we are supposed to multiply. Now we will do the calculation. Okay, first we are going to multiply by 8s. Okay, 8 5s are 40, 8 7s are 56, 56 plus 4 becomes 60, 8 sevens are 56, 56 plus 6 becomes 62, 8 threes are 24, 24 plus 6 30, 8 fours are 32, 32 plus 3 35. Then we'll multiply by 2s. First we have written here 0, and then both we have added, and after adding you are getting this answer. So what is your final answer? Student, you know to read. Come on, read this. How to read? Come on. This is what? Ones. This is 1000, and this 2 is what? Lakhs. So we are going to read it as a 12 lakhs 25,700. So shopping mall spent 12 lakh 25,700 on the television. Student, just copy down the question and student, everybody has done? Okay, let's come to the question number 3. What is your question number 3? A high-rise building has 25 floors. Now see, in a building is having how many floors? 25 floors. If there are 6,875 bulbs, how many bulbs are there? 6,875. And the bulbs are to be fitted equally among all the floors. How many bulbs will be there for each floor? Now look here, student, each floor. I have told you that whenever we want to find out anything, whatever is given in the question, we are supposed to divide. And when each is given, that time what we do? We multiply. Now what is asked here? In the question, they have asked how many bulbs will be there for each floor. So in this case, we will divide it. So let's write down the solution. What is given here? That only we are going to write down. This is given. Total floor in a building. How many floors are there? 25 floors. Number of bulbs fitted in all the floor. Total bulbs fitted in all the floor is given 6,875. Condition is given here. What's the condition here? That it should be fitted equally. So we are going to write down number of bulbs fitted in each floor. So each floor is there. So we are dividing. So let's do the calculation. Okay, I have written here the number properly. Okay, now if you see here, this is 2-digit number. So here also we'll consider 2-digit number. Now 68 and 25. So what we will do, we will not see this ones place. We will see here 2 and here 3. 2 3s are 6. So let's try here. When we multiply 25 3s are, you are getting here 75. Now this 75 number you cannot take here because 75 is bigger number. We cannot subtract small minus big. So what we will do, we will try 2s are. Okay, when we multiply 25 by 2, we are getting here 50. So 50 is smaller number that can be subtracted. So we'll multiply by 2s are 50. Now we'll subtract this. So 8 minus 0 you will get here 8, and 6 minus 5 will get here 1. So your answer is 15 here. Now we have brought here 7 down. Now your number is here 187. Now look here, again ones place will not take. We'll take here 2 and here 18. 2 9s are 18. But student, when we multiply 9 5s are 45. So 4 will come here. So we cannot take here that number. So we'll take one number less. So we have tried here 25 8s are. Now 8 5s are 40, 8 2s are 16, we got here 200. Now again this 200 is greater number than 187, which we cannot subtract. So now we will try 7s are. So 25 7s are. Now when we multiply by 7, you are getting 175. Now this number we can subtract here. Okay, so we'll take 7s are. So when we subtract, 7 minus 5 become 2, 8 minus 7 become 1. So here it is, you are getting 12. So now what we'll do, we'll bring this 5 down. Okay, now see here again 2, here is 2, 2 6 are 12. Again 6, when we take 6 are, 6 5s are 30 will come, carry over come. So we'll take one number less. So we'll take 25 5s are. So when we multiply 5s are, you are getting 125, which we want the same number. So we'll take here 5s are 125, remainder is 0. So your answer is 275. So 275 bulbs are fitted in each floor. Student, you understood here, whatever we are doing, this word problem is your application which we are using in our day-to-day life. I hope you are understanding it. Let's do the next one. Question number 4. Now what is given in the question number 4? 17,884 viewers went to watch a football match. Okay, there is a football match and 17,884 viewers went to watch it. Now, if each ticket cost, now look here student, what is given? Cost of each ticket means the cost of one ticket, you know, and I have told you before only, when the cost anything of one is given, that time what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to multiply. So now here cost of each is given and they have asked how much money was collected. That means total money collected. So we are going to subtract here. I hope student you are understanding it. Let's write down the solution. First what we are written? Total viewers went to watch a football match. Then cost of each ticket. Then we want to find out total amount collected from the viewers. So we are going to multiply here. Let's do the multiplication. Okay, now we have written this in a vertical form. Now we'll multiply by first 5 and then we'll place 0 and then we'll multiply by 9 Let's do here. Okay, see, 5 4s are 20, 5 8s are 40 plus 2 become 42, 5 8s are 40 plus 4 become 44, 5 7s are 35, 35 plus become 39, 5 1s are 5, 5 plus 1 become 5 plus 3 become here 8. Now what we'll do, we'll multiply by 9s are here. We have placed 0 and 9. 9 4s are 36, 9 8s are 72, 72 plus 3 become 75, 9 8s are 72 plus becomes 75, then 9 7s are 63, 63 plus become here 70, 9 1s are 9, 9 plus 7 become here 16. Now we will add this. What is the final answer here? 16,98,980. Okay, what is our method? First we write down given. This is your given. This we want to find out. Here we are doing calculation work and finally we are writing in a statement form. The total amount collected from the viewer is rupees 16,98,990. Come on student, just write down quickly. Completed? I hope everybody has completed their sum. Let's come to the next question. Now this is our last word problem. Now what is given? A big library. A big library has 29,164 books. Means in a library there are this much books. Now it has 23 rooms. How many rooms are there in library? There are 23 rooms. The books are to be kept in the room. Now these books are going to kept in this 23 books. Total books we know and 23 rooms are there. And we have to keep it in a room. Such that the condition is given such that each room has the same number of books. Each room, every room should have the same number of books. How many books will be kept in each room? Now look here, What is asked? Each room. Student, I have told you, when each is asked, what we are supposed to do? Divide. And when each is given, we multiply. So what it is asked? Each room it is asked. How many books will be kept in each room? So what we are going to do here? We are going to divide here. So let's write down the solution. Now look here. How many books are there? Total number of books in a library is 29,164. How many rooms are there? 23 rooms are there. What is the condition? That each room must have equal number of books. So what we'll write down? Number of books kept in each room is equal to 29,164 divided by 23. Now we will do here calculation. Okay. I have written this in a divide form. Now look here student, this is 2-digit number, we'll take here also 2-digit number. Now if you say 23 is very close to 29, so directly we can take 23 ones are 23. Okay, so what you are getting here after subtraction? You are getting here 6. Now what we'll do? We'll bring this 1 down. Okay, now this is 61. Now see student, what I have told you, not to see the ones one. Let's come to the next one, 2 and 6. Now 2 how much is 6? 2 3s are 6. Let's take one number before. So when we are taking one number before, 23 2s are, you are getting 46. Let's try 3s are. Okay, 23 3s are when you are doing, you are getting 69. But 69 we cannot take here because 69 is greater than 61. So what we'll do? We'll take 2s are. This number we will take. So we'll write down here 2s are 46. Now when we'll subtract, what we'll do? From here we'll borrow. This will become 11. 11 minus 6 become 5 and this will become 5. 1 number less, so 5 minus 4 become here 1. So directly we can write down here 15. Okay. Now what we'll do? We'll bring here the 6 down. So you're getting here 156. Again student, what we'll do? We don't know table, no? So what we'll do? I have told you the rule. Here is 3. Here is 6. This we will not consider. 2 and 15. Now 2 table 15 is not coming, but one number less we can take. See, 2 8s are 16. 16 we cannot take. So what we'll take? 2 7s are 14. So let's multiply 23 multiply by 7. So when we multiply by 7, you are getting 161. Again students, see, if you see 161 is greater, we cannot take 7s are. So in such case what we will do? We'll try 6s are. Okay. Now see, when we multiply by 6 we are getting 138. So what we'll do? We'll multiply by 6. We'll write down here 6. Now same student. See, direct we will do. Look here. 6 minus 8 we cannot do. So we'll borrow from here. This will become here 4. That means 4 minus 3 will come here 1. And this is 16. 16 minus 8 become 8. So your answer here is 18. What your 18? Now what you will do? You'll bring it 4 down. Okay. Now 184. Again what we are going to do? We are not going to see this once. Now 2 9s are 18. Let's try here one number less. Now if I take 8s, we got here 181. No, when we multiply 23 into 8, you are getting 184 and we need 184 only. So we'll take directly 8s. So you are getting here 0. So your answer is 1268. So how many books are kept in each room? 1268. So finally we'll write our answer. Books kept in each room of a library is 1268. I hope student, whatever these 5 sums we have done, you have understood it very well. Just copy down this sum. This is our last question and I hope you have understood it very well. Thank you.